Mr. Speaker, when I read the report and saw on page 11 the names of all the members of the special committee, Mr. Speaker, I thought that this was a bipartisan report which included everybody. Mr. Speaker, this is because I did not see any appendage of a minority report. Because when a report is made and it is voted and there is majority and there is minority, the cardinal principle of democracy is that the minority will have their say, but the majority will have their way. And Mr. Speaker, when the minority have their way, if you have very strong feelings against what the majority have passed, then you draw a minority report and attach to the report. But we did not see such. Mr. Speaker, it is very surprising that on the floor of the House, I see members now trying to drag us through who voted where. Mr. Speaker, really, how would we know? Because it is not in the report. Whether you voted this way or you voted, what we have seen is a report signed by all the 11 members of the committee. Mr. Speaker, this is a very painful process for us as the people of Siaya. Mr. Speaker, as a senator of Siaya, when these things started, it started as a joke. I thought that this was just a very small issue between the governor and his deputy. And this matter started coming into the public, but then it just grew bigger and bigger, and the deputy governor went haywire, making very, very many allegations, which of course were not proven. But it was very surprising, Mr. Speaker. I tried to intervene. As a senator, I would really not just sit by and watch the executive quarreling, which actually results into non-delivery of service or very, very sketched delivery of service by the executive to the people. Because our mandate is given or donated by the people of Siaya. And Mr. Speaker, when there is a quarrel between the two giants, or when the two bulls are fighting, Mr. Speaker, it is the grass that suffers. And the grass is the Siaya people. And I'm pleading with the Senate. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleading with the Senate. And if you don't go by the report, the recommendation of this report, it will mean that the deputy governor will go back to his office. And when he goes back to his office, I don't know, Mr. Speaker, what we expect. How you expect the governor to work with the same deputy who has besmirched his name and has done whatever, pulled it through the NAMAD, and this matter is now before us. We are having facts. Mr. Speaker, I don't think there is any bigger offense than being proved to have violated the Constitution of Kenya. I don't know whether there is any bigger offense, and if there is, I don't know it yet. It has yet to be proved to me, but I know in this country, the biggest offense is to violate the Constitution, to contravene, and this has been proved by this committee. Mr. Speaker, I therefore would like to plead with my colleagues that please, Siaya people are part and parcel of Kenya. They are shareholders. Don't.
Senator Chirange.